Welcome back to VibeCode, the series where we explore tools, teams, and thinking behind AI-driven development. In our last episode, we looked at how vibe coding is reinventing the software development lifecycle. Today, we are answering a question that's on a lot of minds. If AI can write code, what role do developers play? The short answer is that their role is more important than ever. Let's start with reality. Gen AI can produce functional code faster than any human. It can integrate APIs, scaffold entire applications, and even generate tests. But here's what it can't do, and at least not reliably on the current landscape of AI-assisted development. Understand deep business context, anticipate every edge case, guarantee that the code is secure, scalable, and maintainable over the long term. Discern business goals from incomplete or poorly written documentation. And that's where developers come in. Think of AI-generated code as a first draft. It can be remarkably good, but it's not production ready. Without human review, studies show that iterative AI coding can increase critical vulnerabilities by more than 37% after just 5 improvement cycles. That's a security risk no enterprise can afford. Human developers act as the quality gatekeepers and SMEs who understand the purpose of the code written. They review logic, they validate architecture, they audit for vulnerabilities. They ensure that the compliance with regulatory requirements are met. And they optimize the code for performance, scalability, and integration into larger systems. This isn't just checking the AI's homework, it's a sophisticated human using AI as a collaborator modeling. AI accelerates the work and humans apply judgment gained via years of experience, domain knowledge, and creative problem solving to make the solution is right and not just lines of code. And the role of the developer is ever expanding. In an AI-native SDLC environment, developers are no longer siloed into narrow tasks. They collaborate across disciplines, working with designers, product managers, business stakeholders, and AI specialists. They help shape user experiences, determine product direction, and contribute directly to business outcomes. AI takes over repetitive tasks, freeing developers to spend more time on product solutions and high-impact work. Their tasks become more meaningful, challenging, and creative. Adidas, for example, saw an 85% adoption rate of GitHub Copilot amongst its developers. As a result, engineers reported more time spent on innovation and problem solving and less on maintaining brittle test environments. This shift has another benefit. It makes the profession more fulfilling. Developers get to spend more time ideating, designing solutions, learning, experimenting, and solving interesting problems, which increase engagement and retention. And to thrive in this new model, developers need to grow beyond traditional coding skills. They need to understand how to work efficiently and effectively with AI, as well as how to prompt it, evaluate its output, and refine it into something production-grade. They need a solid grounding in architecture, security, and governance, because they are ultimately responsible for what ships. As a skill set, system design becomes more important than ever. And they need to think like product owners as well, balancing technical trade-offs with user needs, compliance requirements, and business goals. So here's the takeaway. AI is not replacing developers, it's making them more strategic. The value of a developer in a vibe coding world isn't on how fast they can type. It's how well they can guide, refine, and scale the work that AI produces. In our next episode, we'll look at what it takes to integrate human insight and machine intelligence effectively, and why governance, security, and strong foundational frameworks are critical to make vibe coding work at scale. Thank you for joining me in this episode of VibeCode.